Namaste and welcome viewers to this chair yoga class for Bodhiseed Yoga Online. Preferably, you're practicing with a chair without arms on the side so you have room to move a little bit more. But, of course, make do with what you have. Let's begin by sitting comfortably, getting to know the chair through the back of the seat and the back of the body. Close your eyes. Notice if in your shoulders or your hip joints you can relax a little bit more, soften a little bit more. In fact, to that end, take a deep breath in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 2 more times like that. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. 1 more. Inhale nose and exhale mouth. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Right now, there's not much to look at. Instead, feel that you're turning your inner eye inwards, experiencing more consciously body sensation, breath, and even deeper, experiencing the quality and movement of the mind. Try to be observing all these experiences without judgment or analysis. No preferences. The body is accepted as it is. The mind is accepted as it is. The breath, however, begin to subtly and gently affect. Relax your abdominal muscles. And begin to consciously breathe further downwards. Breathe towards the navel and even lower. Visualize a balloon in the abdomen. When you inflate it and inhale, when you inhale it inflates, and when you exhale it deflates. In a fairly obvious way. This sort of slow, rhythmic abdominal breathing is going to have an immediate effect on your body, the nervous system in particular, and also the mind. In general, both body and mind are becoming a bit calmer. Begin to feel that on the inhales, there's this increase in the sense of vitality and alertness. And on the exhales, there's a continual sense of softening and letting go. So that with every breath, we are redirecting the momentum of our bodies and minds away from stress, towards calm, towards ease, and a feeling of lightness. Now we'll begin to work with the breath even a bit more by doing the square breath. With the square breath, there's 4 parts to the breath. There's an inhale, then a hold, then an exhale, and another hold. The inhale and the exhale we're pretty familiar with. Even the hold after the inhale we're familiar with. It's that last hold after the exhale that is the most unfamiliar to us. And all you're doing is simply breathing out to a comfortable resting rate and pausing without struggle or strain before the inhale happens. And the idea is that when the inhale and the exhale come, it's very smooth, all the way from the beginning to the end of the breath. And then when you're holding, it's very comfortable. So it's not holding like holding. Instead, it's pausing without movement or strain. And then the breath goes again. Keep an eye on after the hold, after exhaling, when it's time to inhale again, that you don't inhale too enthusiastically. We haven't breathed in a few moments, so there's a tendency to go and fill up again like we've missed the breath. Control the inhale right after that, just to be as smooth as ever. All right, we're going to do this square breath to a count of 7. 7 on all sides. Breathe out completely. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3. Keep it smooth. 5, 6, 7. And hold comfortably. 2, 3. Just a pause. 5, 6, 7. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and pause. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now go a few more times on your own. You're going to continue count in your head from 1 to 7. Keep a soft smile on the face. Feel the stillness of the holds. And now finishing up. Take a deep breath in and let it go. All right. Now sit up away from the back of your chair. Invite your core muscles to start to work to make the posture happen in an effective, deliberate way. Begin to move your shoulder blades like this, first going up and then down and back a few times. Do them a few times together, simultaneous, and then a few times alternating. And now the idea is that the shoulder blades are warmed up and they're going to stay down there, back behind the heart. Shoulders pulled open, chest and breastbone slightly elevated. Feel how effective this makes your posture seem. Bring the hands together at the heart, and I invite you to join me in the chanting of Om. When you do the Om chant, the vibration is to be felt in the body rather than the sound heard in the ears. Of course, the sound is going to be there, but try to ignore it. Instead, feel the vibration of it throughout your being. Om. Inhale. Om. And now, karmically speaking, the quickest and most sure way to get what it is we want for ourselves is to hope that others, and work so that others can have it just as much as we want to have it, whatever it is. So in this case, we practice because we want our minds to be calm. We want our bodies to be healthy. We want to feel more connected in some way. So you can chant with me the mantra for world peace, Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu, which simply means may all beings everywhere be happy and free. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Good. Release the hands down to the knees. And still keeping the shoulder blades down and back. Pretty much universally, they're going to stay there. The belly's strong. Inhale, sit up a bit taller. And as you exhale, let the head come forward towards the chest, chin to chest. And what you want to feel is the back of the neck is more spacious. Make sure that when you bring the chin down, you don't also collapse forward like this. The chest stays up just as much as ever. Only the head is tilting forward. Shoulders behind the back. Release, let the head lift back up. Keep looking straight ahead and let your head tilt now to the right so that the right ear comes down towards the right shoulder. Make sure, though, that the shoulder doesn't do this. Keep it down. So now the space is felt along here, the left side of the neck. Release, bring the head back up and do the opposite. Let the head tilt over to the left. Keep both shoulders heavy and down and get the stretch feeling on the right side of the neck. From this position over to the left, let the head roll forward towards the heart and continue to roll over back to the right side. Pause, back down to the front to the heart, over to the left. Down to the heart, over to the right, down to the heart, back over to the left, down heart to the right, down heart to the left. This time as you start going over to the right again, don't stop. Go all the way around, exploring as much neck movement, neck mobility as is available to you. The idea largely with this practice, the chair yoga practice, is to move every joint a little bit. To use every muscle a little bit. Now switch and start to go in full circles the opposite direction. The body is very much a use it or lose it mechanism. By moving and using the body in every way possible, we're letting the body know, hey, all this is important. Keep it strong, keep it healthy. Give it what it needs to stay in good shape. The mind is a similar way. Use it or lose it. Now release, bring the head back up to a center position. Now, hands on the knees still, firm in the belly. We're going to do a few seated cat-cows. Take an inhale, sitting tall. And as you exhale, curve to the back, round your spine, tuck your chin so that the space from the back of the neck to the tailbone is long, curved. And then inhale, resist, or release and go the other way. Chin up, belly in. Now the stretches from chin down to the navel. Exhale, the cat pose, stretch the back body. Inhale, the cow pose, open the front body. Keep it in sync with the breath. Exhale to go back. Inhale, open the front of the body. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. One more time, the cat. And the final round of the cow. Good. Sit back up straight. All right, now with the knees separated fairly wide, if the two thighs are about 90 degrees, that's pretty good. Put your left elbow on your left knee, so you're leaning to the side a little bit. Keep your chest turning upwards towards the sky, and reach the right arm across the ear. So you got this spaciousness happening from the armpit down to the hip, along the whole side body on the right. Close your eyes, smile softly, and put the breath there in the right side of the heart. Good. Release and go the other way. Put your right elbow on your right knee. And the idea is that I'm mirroring you. So as you look at me, this is my right arm, but we're going to say this is our left side. We're stretching. Reach across your left ear, space between shoulder and armpit, smiling, breathing, putting the breath in the space you create. And release. The ability to maintain a soft smile and a full, easy breath is maybe the best barometer of how effective your practice is. If you're going too far, too hard, too much, and you can't breathe and you can't smile, it's very tough. Pull it back a little bit. This is important. All right, now we're going to move a little bit more dynamically with the hands back on the knees and the belly still strong. Start to pick a direction either way and start to circle. Go all the way around a couple times. With this movement all at once, we're moving hips, we're moving spine, we're moving shoulders, elbows, and wrists. Opposite, switch directions. Good. Release. Come back to center. Keep in mind that when we are in states of anxiety and stress, whatever form the stress is, it's not just in the mind. It has a physical reality. And by moving the body, keeping it loose and open, it helps to not hold that stress inside in a way that it starts to, take up residence inside our tissues, causing us to feel tense and tight all the time, which makes it easier to feel stressed. So it goes both ways. We can keep the body more open by moving it, or we can not move it and try to work on getting more stressed and more bound up within ourselves. So don't not move every day. Don't not move. Even if at home, move, move, move. All right, now turn to the right. This is where it's going to be helpful not to have arms on the chair. Turn sideways to the right. Now we're going to do a twist where we grab the back of the chair and turn our chest towards the opposite direction. What you want to do is keep your abdominal region toned and firm so that when you start to twist, less twisting happens here in the low back, and when you do twist, it happens more mid, upper back, and neck region. So by toning the belly, you create this sort of girdle effect that keeps all this more stable. And the idea is that it's a nice smooth twist all the way from bottom to top. It's not just a few small joints in the low back region. All right, gut is firm. Sit up tall with an inhale. And as you exhale, turn ribs, shoulders, neck, and head. Close your eyes. Focus on feeling your belly kept firm and your breath kept full and smooth. And as you're twisting here, watching, feeling the breath, also feel that every time you breathe in, you feel taller. When you breathe out, there's more room to twist further. Even if it's not a physical reality, more and more depth like that, at least have a sense of it. Inhale the sense of being taller. Exhale the sense of going a bit deeper. And every so often, you're checking in on the belly, making sure it's firm and toned. And release. Perfect. Now go the other way. Turn towards the left side. Support the low back with core integrity. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, ribs, shoulders, neck, and head, everything going around to the left now. Come to the limit with a strong belly and breathe with fullness. And release, come back to center. I like to think that every day, I move my spine dynamically in every way it can move, that's a day that my spine doesn't age. As if keeping the spine strong and healthy and flexible is almost like the fountain of youth. All right, now come forward in your chair so that you have room underneath your thighs. Inhale, take a deep breath, sit up straight. And as you exhale, lean forward into your legs, trying to completely flex the hips. And hug. Wrap your arms around your thighs and relax the neck. Let the head fall down towards the knees. Stay there. And as you're hugging onto your legs, take deep breaths and feel your breaths against your legs. When you breathe like this, you also may be feeling the breath more in your low back region, to the sides, because the thighs are in the way. Good, release, come up. Slide forward even more in your chair so you're almost not even in the chair anymore. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Take a fingers position interlaced. Squeeze the shoulders together, lift your chin so that there is just a ton of space across the chest, going up and down, but also side to side, heart is wide open. And once again, feeling the space that the pose creates, the breath jumps in to fill that space. Feel the deep breath in the chest. And release the pose. Good. Now, cross the right ankle over the left knee. And try to be sitting up very tall, not slouching. Shoulders back. In all, there's a lot of integrity felt throughout the spine, including the neck and head. And what we're going to do is 5 times go down and up before holding the down position. But when you go down, try not to go down like this. It's not spinal movement. It's hips, so that the whole body is moving in and out, even if it's only a little bit. Don't curve just because it feels deeper. Keep the spine strong. Good. Take an inhale. Exhale, heart forward. 1. Keep your head up. 2. 3. 4. And this time 5. Stay there. Keep your back strong, so as much as we're stretching in the right hip, we're also exercising our spine muscles as we resist the urge to round forward. Chest up, chin up. Smile and feel the breath directed into the right hip. Good, break the pose. Switch. This time bring your left ankle over your right knee. Inhale, be tall. Exhale, lean forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and on 5, stay there. The perfect depth to be in this position in is the one in which the hip feels most effectively stretched. Not too intense, not painful. But a little bit of intensity is good. A little bit of intensity is where we'll start to see progress day by day. Very good. Release and sit back up. All right, now you're going to turn sideways again. Turn to the left. And you're sitting halfway off the chair now so that your left buttock and left thigh are on the chair. The right leg now put down towards the floor so the knee points downwards. Curl the toes under. And this is a chair lunge. Sit up tall, pull in the belly, and as much as you can, fight to straighten that right leg. Feel the space we're creating here along the right side, from the hip, the thigh, up to the belly. All right, release. Now turn the other way. Turn to the right. Let your left knee hang off the chair. Curl the toes under. Sit up tall. Fight to straighten the leg. Very good. Release. Come back around to center. Now bring forward both arms. Grab your elbows and start to move the arms in a circular pattern. Either way is fine. Just pick a direction and start to move. Big dynamic shoulder movement. And switch. Go the other way. And release. Once again, interlace the fingers behind your back. I'm going to give you an option. This time you can either lean forward, lay across your thighs, lifting the hands high, or if it's no big deal, stand up. Not much, just lift your butt off the chair and lean forward, lifting the hands high like that. When you keep your knees at least a little bit bent, you stay connected to the thighs rather than like this. See? Good, release, and stand up all the way. Move your chairs in front of you, or move yourself in front of your chair. Take hold with both hands the back of the chair, and walk your legs backwards, so that you end up horizontal from hands to hips. And then as long as your shoulders are cool with it, go a little bit further between your arms, your head coming closer to the seat. The idea is this movement works a little bit more into the shoulders, but also thoracic spine. Very good. And release. Good. Now turn the chairs around so that you can hold it with your right hand alongside your right hip. Your left hand put on your left hip. Raise the left leg and just start to swing it forward and back. Be careful of the space around you. And you could really get into it. Pretend that you're kicking yourself in the forehead and kicking yourself in the back of the head each time. Good, release. Switch so that the chair is on the other side. Holding it with your left hand, right hand on the hip. Right leg, swing. Good, release. Now pick up, you don't have to change the chair, but pick up your left leg a little bit with the knee straight and start to draw circles in the air with your left big toe by moving the whole leg in the hip. Remember, the idea is that we're moving every joint in every way possible, even just a little bit. Go the opposite way. And release. Good. Now change the chair back to the other side. Raise the right leg and circle the toe, the whole leg, but make circles with the toe. Opposite direction. Good, release. Turn the chair around so that you're facing the seat again. This time, interlace the fingers and put your elbows on the seat of the chair. Try not to let your head just fall loosely like that. Keep it up, your chest forward, almost like you're looking past the back of the chair. Extend your right foot back and raise it up. 1, bring it down, raise it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Put the right foot back down. Take the left toes back. Raise it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Rise up. Now, step forward to the chair so that your toes are under the seat. You can't see them because you're that close to the chair. Facing forward, square to the front, take a step backwards with your left foot. Both legs straight, both heels on the ground. See, it's not a very big step. Small. Now, your left hand, your left arm, place on the chair. Turn to the right, turn your chest, and reach your right hand up to the sky. Vertical shoulders and arms. Horizontal still in the hips. This is the revolved triangle. If you want to take it a little bit deeper, go down onto your left elbow rather than your left hand. And release, lower the right hand, and step forward. Opposite. Now step the right leg back. Square hips and shoulders to the chair. Right arm, place on the seat, maybe elbow. Turn to the left. Reach up, look up. Check the quality of your breath. Breathe purposefully, breathe strong, but not in a hurry. Nice and smooth. And release. Good. Rise up and turn the chair around so that you're facing the back of the chair. Hold the chair with both hands. And all we're going to do now is tiptoe up and down a few times. And maybe the idea is that you only use the chair minimally. Maybe you don't need it at all. Either way, be steady. 1, lift and go down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Still hold the back of the chair. Walk backwards a little bit. Inhale. And as you exhale, bend your knees and go low in the seat. 1, as if there's a second chair behind you. 2, 3. Try not to lean forward too much. Stay vertical. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Now holding the chair with the back of the chair with the left hand, bend the right knee and grab the foot. If you can't easily grab the foot, you can grab the pant leg, you can get a belt or some strap or something like that. Do what you need to do to grab the foot. Now stand up tall and draw the right leg back, the thigh, so that the knees stay lined up. Try not to let the knee stick out like that. The idea is that the hip doesn't flex as the knee does. And just as a bonus, you can see about making it a balance pose, not using the chair, but the main thing is the thigh and the knee. Hold the chair as much as you need to. Very good. Release. Switch. Hold the chair with the right hand. Bend your left leg and grab it. Sit up tall. And release gracefully. Set it down. Once again, grab the back of the chair. Walk backwards again. Now this time, be careful. Go to the horizontal position from hands to hips, and the left leg lift behind you so that as much as you can, the whole body is horizontal except for the standing right leg. Only if you feel particularly confident, you can take the right arm out to the side like an airplane wing. Otherwise, keep holding the chair. Good, release. Switch. Walk backwards to the horizontal. Stay on your right foot as the left leg lifts behind you. Should it be the right leg? Right leg. And then if you're feeling confident, the left arm out to the side wide. And release. Stand back up. All right. Get the chair back into a position that you can sit back down on it. Next, we're going to do a little eye yoga. The eyes have muscles. Those count. We need to move those too. So first, just close your eyes. Sit up with your chest elevated. Not too much stress though. Nice and light. Take a deep breath and let it go. All right, open the eyes. Look straight up, both eyeballs looking towards the ceiling, or you can imagine you're looking up through the top of your head. And then look straight down the bridge of your nose. Straight up, straight down, straight up, down, up, down, up, down. Good, now look straight ahead. Look over to the left, both eyes, and then straight across to the right. Left, right, left, right. Don't move your head. Right, left, right, left, and right. Good. Close your eyes. Now look up diagonally to the left and straight down diagonally to the right. Up left, down right. Up left, down right. Up left, down right, and up left, down right. Now upright, down left, upright, down left, upright, down left, and upright, down left. Close your eyes again, rest a moment. Good, reopen the eyes. Now we're gonna do full circles. Open your eyes, look straight up, so it's like 12 o'clock, and then go clockwise. 1, all the way around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counterclockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then close your eyes, sit back in your chair, rest everything, including your eyes, for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now, if you're able to, and you have it, the room, wherever you are, lie down on your back without the chair. If you don't have the ability to lie down on the floor, you can still sit in the chair. And whether you're sitting in the chair or lying down on your back, extend the limbs out and start to move all the wrists and ankles, I should say. Move the hands, move the feet. Opposite. Now, if you're sitting in the chair, lean forward again and hug your legs. If you're lying on the floor, bend the knees and hug both legs into your chest this way. And if you're on the floor, rock a little bit from side to side. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, squeeze extra tight. If you're on the floor, lift your head up to your knees. And release. Now, hold the right knee in close with both hands and put the left foot back on the floor. It can be straight. It doesn't matter. It's up to you. But hold the right leg with both hands. If you're in the chair, sit up straight. Bend the right knee up to your chest and hold it in close. Take a few deep breaths against your right thigh. Take a deep inhale. And exhaling, lift up your head, press your nose to the knee, and release. Put the leg back down. We'll switch. Bring the left knee into the chest. Both hands hold on. Breathe against the leg. Inhale deeply. Exhale, lift up your head to the knee. And release. Put both feet down. Now, if you're in the chair sitting still, you can just extend the legs straight out from where you are. However, if you're on the floor, raise your legs up to the air vertically like this. If you have a block or something, you can throw that under the sacrum, or you can use your chair to put your feet up on. The legs are still elevated, but the feet are supported. In any case, we're going to be like this for about 2 minutes. Close your eyes. See that the breath is still smoothly regulated, that it's still easy to smile. Now together we're going to adopt a breath rhythm that's 5 in and 5 out. Very simple. Exhale completely. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep going, counting in your head. This position, combined with the rhythmic 5-count breath, is one of the best and quickest ways to calm the body and the mind. This is a great way to start and end your day as well. If you're still in bed, first thing when you wake up, before you even come out of bed, raise your legs up into the air for a few moments. And then before you go to sleep, legs up in the air for a few moments. This position affects the leg's relationship with gravity, affects the blood flow, circulation. Take one more breath. And as you exhale, put the legs back down and just relax for a moment. Now, while still lying on the floor, if that's where you are, separate the feet as wide as the mat with the knees bent and begin to do the windshield wiper movement where the knees go side to side. All right, now concluding, we're going to do our relaxation. If you're in the chair, feel free to stay there. Meditate, sit in the chair comfortably. Otherwise, you're on your back on the floor. If you have any props that you want to situate yourself with, something like a pillow under the knees, it's not a bad idea to do whatever you need to do to be comfortable. We'll do about a 10-minute relaxation, so it's worth setting up for, getting what you need. So I'll give you a few moments. You want to look at the position of your shoulder blades. Make sure when you lie down that the shoulder blades aren't bunched up around the neck. Move the shoulder blades down the middle of the back. The legs are a comfortable distance apart. The arms are comfortable, whatever position they're in. Even the tilt of your head, neutral and comfortable. As you settle into your chosen position, close your eyes. Take one last deep inhale and let it go through the mouth. Now continue to be fully in your body. Experience your body right now in the context of having just done the practice, having done the exercises. Feel where the body has been stressed and stretched and activated. But once again, experience it all with a sense of non-attachment and no preferences. Accept whatever is. Try not to resist anything or hold on to any experience. More and more, the attitude is one of complete surrender. Surrender first to gravity. The hips, the legs sinking. The strong leg muscles loose and heavy. Relax the shoulder joints, collarbones, elbows. Relax the wrists, palms, and fingers. All the limbs are heavy, as if they're melting into the earth. Feel where you're connected to the earth through the sacrum, through the shoulder blades, in the middle of the back. Relax the back muscles. Relax along the spine. Observe the experience of the breath near the navel. The gentle movement of the belly. Observe the breath near the chest and heart, the feeling of lightness, ease. As a whole, let each passing moment feel more and more frictionless. If you've ever been to a water park and had the experience of being in a lazy river with an inner tube, that feeling of just floating without any effort. Relax the neck and throat, the jaw. The ears are heavy. Soften the temples. Cheeks. eyes and eyelids. Relax eyebrows and temples. Feel the scalp soften and rest. Imagine even the hair can relax. The left side of the brain. The right side. The body is now relaxed. Leave it by itself. Feel that you can withdraw your attention from the 5 physical senses so that there's no awareness of sights, sounds, tastes, smells, or body sensation. Instead, observe the movement of the mind. Observe the mind calm, relatively speaking, steady, growing quieter by the moment. And perhaps feeling even the mind can be left by itself for a little bit. Beyond the activity of the mind and body, there is an ocean of peace to come back to. Let your sense of self dissolve in that ocean. Become the peace, Shanti. Now stay where you are. Repeat mentally 3 times with strong intention. My body is healthy. Now take a deep breath and let it go. Come back to the body and the 5 senses. Begin to bring movement back to the fingers and the toes. Move the ankles, move the wrists. Even gently roll your head from side to side. Now with a big inhale, stretch, reach your arms past your ears, and release. When you're ready to do so, make your way back up to a seated position. When you sit back up, waste no time in retracting the shoulder blades down behind the heart again. Sitting with some integrity, deliberately. Bring your hands back to the heart. Take one more deep inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. I really appreciate your taking the time to do something worthwhile for yourself. Move a little bit every day. Get some exercise, even inside. Do what you need to do, but don't not move, okay? Mind too. Keep your mind active, but not active in a way that is promoting a fearful state. You can take a break from the news. You can take a break from social media. Don't leave yourself up here with all this stress. You got to come down sometime, or else you won't know how to get out of here. This will be where you stay. So yoga is your way of reconnecting, reorienting away from stress and anxiety back towards some degree of sanity and a sense of inner stability. Don't worry about outer. Take care of inner. Outer will take care of itself. I thank you again, and I'll see you soon. Namaste.